Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Mocha Jules, and if you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you are any of my returning babes, hey y'all. So today's video, we are doing this smoky eye look. I had kind of a bumps on the road, but we got it, we did it, and we achieved it, and it's a 10 out of 10. If you get what I'm trying to say. So if you want to see how I achieve this look, go ahead and stay tuned, and I will see you beauties at the end of this video. Alright beautiful babes, so today's look is going to be a black smoky eye look. I don't think I've ever tried that before, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to try it together, and I'm sure it's going to look good. So we're going to remain confident. But first, before we start all that, we're going to have to make sure we prep our skin, because look, I'm definitely dry. So imagine putting foundation and all that product on my skin and it's not moisturized. Tacky. So as I always say, make sure you prep your skin. You prep your skin, which is the base. It'll have everything else looking very flawless. And as you guys know, I like to use my Charlotte Tilbury. I'm going to do that really quick. I'm going to speed it up a tad bit because we already know. So whatever moisturizer that you use, go ahead and do it. And then we'll be right back. Alright, so now y'all can see that there's definitely a major difference from before and now. Okay, we're looking very much hydrated and no longer thirsty. Okay, so before I go ahead and start my eyebrows, I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize my lips, because I noticed lately I've been coming on here with some dry lips, and girl, I told myself I'm not gonna do that no more. Okay, you guys probably don't notice, but I'm like, when I look back on my videos, I'm like, wait a minute, why is my lips looking very much so dry? So I'm going to keep my lips moisturized, just so that also too, when applying my lip products, it'll glide on and not be crusty. So what I'm applying on my lips right now is my fave. It's pretty much done, and I'm like digging for the rest. It's my Lawless Forget the Filler lip plumping, smoothing, nourishing lip gloss. I guess that's what it's called. I love this thing so much. I did get this in PR a while ago, but I use it every single day. If it's not this, I'm using my Laneige lip balm, but this right here, I use it all the time. Honestly, when it comes to lip plumping glosses and stuff, I don't see a difference, because I have a plump lips already, so I don't see any major differences. But I do feel the tingleness, and I just love how it makes my lip feels when I have it on. That's why I love it so much. So what I use to do my eyebrows, sometimes I use Benefits Cosmetics, but it's kind of on the hefty side. So I already know my NYX brow pencil right here in black, don't steer me wrong, and it's very much so affordable. So whenever I have the coins, or if I'm shopping at Sephora, I'll probably snag me a little Benefit Cosmetics brow pencil. But yeah, we all know affordable side today. So I'm using my NYX micro brow pencil in the shade black.
Love that we make, it's my favorite drug. Too caught up in your love. But you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like, oh yeah,
Alright, so now to clean up our brows, I'm going to use the Fenty Pro Filter Concealer, one of my faves. Hold on, let this camera focus. This is one of my faves, and it's in the shade 490. I use a flat brush that looks like this. You can find a bunch of these on Amazon. It's just a flat brush, and this honestly helps to carve out my brows exactly how I want them to look like.
Just pulled up to the house, don't feel like getting out. I'ma just lay back and crack this window. I've been doing my best, taking a moment to rest, feeling stressed out. Give it a good, I put that on God when it gets hard. I stay on my job like no days off, so you can go home with the negativity, with that broke mentality. Jump on jealousy, my bad. Get away from me, 'cause I've been working all day.
Alright, so now we got our eyebrows done. So now let's get to the nitty gritty, which is our eyelids. So first we're going to prep our eyelids. I want everything to just mesh well together when it comes to this smoky eye look. I don't want like any like lighter tones or whatever. I just want everything to just flow nicely. So I think using like a close to skin tone concealer to prep my lids would just do the job, if you understand what I'm saying. I know that if I use like a lighter concealer to prep my lids, it'll probably make the black stand out more, but and I won't have to work harder to make the black stand out more. But today I'd rather work harder and smarter instead of smarter and easier. If that makes sense, but we're gonna do what we're gonna do. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with another Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer. Like, I'm telling y'all, I love this concealer so much. It just do what it needs to do. So this is the shade 460. It's about 1 to 2 shades lighter, which is okay. So I'm gonna use that to prep my lids.
Pretty brown girl, her space. You can keep your bitter. I'ma make a better way. 'Cause I've been working all day. Can I catch a break? Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep your bitter. I'ma make a better way. Hey, hey. Already got the world on me. Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep your bitter. I'ma make a better way. Hey, hey. Catch a break. Better way. Oh, we're working all day.
Alright, so my returning babes already know what comes in next, and we're gonna set our lids with our Laura Mercier translucent powder, and this is in the shade medium deep, and this is just to make sure that we don't get any creases. So now the eyeshadow palette that we're gonna go in with today is the Huda Beauty Empowered eyeshadow palette. I love this palette so much. I tend to not use it that much because I have so much eyeshadow palette. If I want like a nice like shimmer look or just something nice and subtle, I do go into this palette. It is like very, very nice. Like, as you can see, we have our black, our nudes, Like, this is like so beautiful. Like, these are one of the palettes that I just feel like I shouldn't touch because it's just that gorgeous. But we gotta touch what we have, you know. We gotta use what we have so that we don't throw anything away and we don't waste stuff, right? So that's why I'm using this palette today. But I love it so much. I just feel like it's absolutely stunning. Also too, the shimmers, like if you do get this palette, I'm letting you guys know that the shimmers are very much so pigmented, and that's another reason why I love it. So the shade that I'm going to use first on my creases is going to be the shade Confident, and it's this shade right here. I'm going to apply that on my creases. Alright, so I think this will do based off what I'm seeing in the mirror. I think this is just fine because, again, like I said, I am going to go in with another brown just to make it look like even more nice. So now time for the black. Because usually smoky eye look, from what I see that it's just something really quick. You just pick like a transition shade, which is pretty much like a brown, and then, or like a color if you want to, and then you go in with the black. So this should not be any harder as I'm thinking that it may be. So now we're gonna go in with our shade Purpose. It is a creamy black in this palette. Let's see, just gets right here. It is called Purpose. And then we're gonna put that on our lids, and then I think I'm gonna go into another palette that has a black, and then I'm gonna blend it all in together. Alright, as you can see, I'm looking like who done did it, but we already know when we're doing our makeup, we gotta do what? Trust the process. So we're gonna trust the process. So now I'm gonna go in with my Dose of Color eyeshadow palette, and it's called Wifey, and this is the Shayla line that she did with them. So I'm gonna go in with the black that she has in there. This black right here. It is called Seating Chart. This is the shade right here. Alright, so now as you can see, we have the black on. So now we're gonna do the brown shade that I was saying that I'm gonna use. We're gonna use the brown to just make it look like nice, you know. So I'm gonna go into another palette because I love this brown so much. We're gonna go into the Juvia's Place Vanessa palette, and we're gonna use BSG. right here, my favorite palette, well, one of my favorite palettes, and this is BSG. And I am using my Sephora Pro Crease number 24. Alright, so now I decided that I'm going to use Hula to go into my crease with. Alright, so this is how it looks now. I did end up going in with Hula because I just felt like adding that slight pink definitely brought the brown out a little bit more, because to me it doesn't look too pink, it doesn't look all the way brown. It's just like right in the middle, but it brings out the black nicely. I don't know, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. What you think? What you think? But I'm feeling it so far. So now we're gonna go in and do our face. So we already know the next step. We are gonna go ahead and prime our face. And today, of course, we're gonna go in with our Milk Makeup Hydrogrip Primer to prep our skin. Alright, so now for the foundation. I'm not going to mix today. I'm just going to go in with my Nars Light Reflecting Foundation in the shade Namibia. This is how it looks. I usually mix it with my Lancome, but I'm going to give it a try today to use it by itself because I haven't done that in a while. And that's because, you know, the season change, you know, the complexion changes. But today, I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it without the Lancome. Hopefully it does me right. Alright, definitely made the right choice by just using the foundation alone. I love the finishing look. It's been a minute, so I'm happy I did decide because as you can see, we have some matchiness going on. Today we're going to go ahead and contour. I'm going to apply my liquid blush and then we're going to conceal. We're going to contour and I'm going to go ahead and use my Black Opal foundation stick in the shade Java Dream. Alright, so now we're going to go in with our liquid blush, which is the Matte Beauty Blush Wand by Charlotte Tilbury. And this is the shade Dream Pop. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and conceal. I'm going to use my Urban Decay Stay Naked Quickie Concealer in the shade 90NN, and it looks like this. Alright, so now I am going to highlight just a little tad bit. I'm going to use my e.l.f. 16-Hour Camel Concealer in the shade Rich Chocolate, and it looks like this. So we're going to highlight just a little bit. Alright, so now it's time to set our face. I am going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Setting Powder in the shade Golden Orange. ASMR. So we're going to use our triangular pad that looks like this. Alright, don't forget, once you get it, make sure you tap the excess setting powder in the back of your palm. Alright, for extra razzle-dazzle, I do like to go in with my One Size setting powder in the shade Dark Deep. I'll just spread it out like this just for a little bit, because I'm going to go ahead and do my under eye. I'm going to go back in with my number 24 brush, and I'm going to go in with my shade Aqua just to add some color to, you know, this whole dark look that we're going for. And then because I had added it to my crease and stuff, I'm gonna go in with it on my waterline. All right, so now to blend out everything nicely, I'm gonna go in with my Sephora Micro Smooth powder, face powder in the shade Hazelnut. Y'all, I'm like so hurt right now. This whole time I thought I had my camera on, but I never had hit play. I never had hit play. I'm like so baffled right now. I don't even remember where I stopped at. I think the last, because I changed my battery because it was dying. So the last thing I did was apply my wow. So I did apply my face powder on, and then after that I applied my blush, and the blush that I used today, I went in with my Patrick Ta's She Wanted blush. It's a cream and powdered blush, and the blush looks like this. I did use the cream part. I mean, not the cream. I used the powdered blush. I'm just so sad. I'm so sad. And I'm not going to record this again. I am going to post this still. It's just so crazy to me. Oh my God. Thank God I looked. Anyways, so this is the blush that we used today. And then after I did that, I did go in with the first layer of setting spray. And I went in with my Morphe continuous setting mist. Because I felt like my face was a bit too powdery, so I went in with that. And I think I skipped something else too. I did go ahead and go in with my Bronzee to bronze my face and add some colors, and I used this to apply on the areas that I had contoured my face. Okay, we're gonna continue though. We're gonna continue. So I guess now, because you know I have no footage of those few steps, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my lashes on camera. I do like to use my lashes that I got from Amazon. I'm gonna link them down below. It is pretty wispy, like natural wispy looking. All I did was type in wispy lashes, and this is what they gave me, and I just love them. All right, so then I like to cut the ends of my lashes, because if you don't, these sides right here will definitely poke you, and it hurts really bad when these are not removed. As of lately, I like to go in with two kinds of glues because I just feel like it, you know, holds the lash for me. So I go in with my Kiss Strip Lash 3D Strip Lash adhesive, and then I go in with my Lash Contour super strong lash glue, and it's black. So one of them is like a clear white color and the other one is black, and it looks like this. So I applied the white one first on top, and then I apply the black one after. All right, then I take my fan to blow it just a bit and make it a little bit tacky. So I blow it for about maybe a minute and some change. You don't let it dry too much, because if you do, then you're gonna have to apply more glue. All right, so now I like to take a small mirror and put it like facing just a little bit down, so that I'll be able to look down while I apply these lashes. This makes the job so much easier. I don't close my eyes all the way. I don't look up because I feel like that's even harder. So when I do this technique of looking down at the mirror and then applying the lashes, it makes applying the lashes 10 times easier for me. And voila, just like that. Oh girl, we looking real nice. You're looking so nice, honey. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and apply the last layer of our setting spray, and the setting spray that we're using today is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, one of my faves. And we're gonna go ahead and use it. Make sure you test it first. There you go. Okay, because we don't want nothing spitting on our face and ruining everything that we just did. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and set it. last but not least, we're gonna go ahead and do our lips. So let's wipe out this lip gloss. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild pencil in the shade Simmer Brown to outline my lips. I was honestly debating if I should go in with a red or a like a deep color. I'm like, you know what, no, I'm gonna stick with my nude today just to allow the eyeshadow to pop out more than anything else. Next time we'll probably try a deeper lip, but today we're gonna try a nude. Alright, so I'm going to go in with, since I haven't used this in a minute, I'm going to use my Milani lipstick, and this is the shade Tease. Alright, so now we're going to go in with our ABH lip gloss in the shade Trouble. It looks like this. Okay, so I went ahead and I dimmed down that pink because it was just too bright for me. Being that I'm going with that deep look, I don't want it to be that bright, you know? It wasn't given. So I went in with my ABH lip gloss in the shade Sunbaked. So it toned it down just a bit. And then now I'm gonna go in with my NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Lava Cake to outline the areas where I applied my lip pencil. So you can go ahead and leave it like this, but I'm extra. I'm a little bit extra. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a lip gloss and just a little bit of lip gloss, and I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline lifter gloss in the shade Ice. I'm just gonna apply some on my finger and then apply the rest, and apply it on my lips. Alright, I'm loving it. We look good, sis. We look good. We look good. We look good. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get dressed, and then I'm going to come back with the finishing touch and the look and my closing remarks. Alright, babes, so this is the finishing look. What do you babes think? Let me know down in the comments below, because y'all, I know we had several bumps on the road, but we got it. Okay, we got it. We did it. And look, we look good. Okay, so let me know down in the comments below what you thought about today's video and anything else that you would love to see from me next. So y'all, that is it. So I will see you beauties on my next video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to follow me on my other platforms, Instagram, Thread, TikTok, and my blog. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So I will see you beauties on my next video. Bye.